Speaking about how amazing she is, I mean, the stunts, the action in this particular film, where it was, again, coined the phrase kick ass. I mean, there were a lot of, flips and gun work, or what would you call it, handiwork with the guns and, and taking care of the goons and etc. Yeah. I mean, did you have to use some special effects, or were they stunt doubles, or what did you do? Was Millie doing all this?
This is what I'll say is this, and Jane will back it up, unless Jane wants to tell the story. But
do you want to tell the story, Jane? Who wants to talk here?
No, I'm going to tell the story.
All right.
Yeah.
He's a director. He's a director. Can you tell?
We started doing stunt choreography meetings with Russell
and
Amizu.
And that is my cousin.
Russell. Okay. She brought in some more family.
I did.
Russell is a.
He's like a black belt.
He's a black belt.
Okay.
Teacher.
Yeah.
He's
in the martial arts.
All right.
He tours around the world, and he just.
Okay, so he came in and
he played one of the goons too, and which was good because he was able to be on set then. And but he started. We got our actors together, and as they would do on a big Hollywood shoot, we had a few weeks. Well, they might have a few months of training. We had a couple of days with a few weeks, a couple days a week with 3 weeks. And I would go there, and Jane would come, and I would go, and we'd say, "What can you guys do?" Because I know what I have in my head, but that's some crazy Matrix shit. I don't know what you guys can actually do. Right. And he's like, "No, we can do this," and then he would just be like, him and his other people at the dojo where they worked.
Okay.
Be like, what do you think about this? And they were doing stuff that blew my mind. And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, this is going to be so cool.
Awesome.
And then he would work with the actors and start mapping out. That in the script, I had tried to break down as specific as I could what was going to happen literally from punch to punch.
Right.
And then they would either do it or do something way better.
Okay.
In the case of Millie, she's so dainty and demure.
Let me Satin Lounge. Let me describe Millie to you. She's about 5 foot. 5 feet.
5'3". 5'3"? She wants to say.
Okay. She's about 5'2.5".
Yeah.
And she's a tiny petite soul. And I was privileged to be on set, and I saw her flying through the air. It was just like, what are you doing? You're going to kill your actress.
And she, when they started practicing the moves, we did have a stunt double for her. I figured, well, when we get on set, we'll have Millie do it, and then we'll run it with the stunt double, and I'll just be able to punch in for the close-ups and the blocks with the stunt double, because I'm going to need that, the force of the impact, and all that kind of stuff. And I almost never did.
Well, no.
Millie went in there and
she did just about every scene.
There were a few things where we did use the stunt double, which was literally things like jumping on a trampoline through, and landing into somebody's chest, and
frightening to me.
Yeah,
yes,
that got a little out of hand. But but I would say that 95% of what's in the film is Millie blocking and punching.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean she took charge.
Cool.
I was really impressed.
Well, what I'm most impressed about is that it seems to be a project that, Jane, that you envisioned to have. And you went in, hired all your friends and your family, and you didn't let anything hold you back. You went and you got it done. And what's exciting, as Alan had mentioned before, is the internet and the way that the outlets are today. There are opportunities that weren't there years ago where you can actually get people to come and see. So having said that, how do we see the film? How are we going to see Miss 3 p.m.? Are we in film festivals? What are we doing?
Yes, we are. Ellen and I are now submitting to film festivals around the world, especially just in the U.S. So we're also having a premiere party in a couple weeks.
Okay. So those deets and links are going to be at thesatinlounge.com.
Yes.
Matter of fact, the trailer for Miss 3 p.m. is there for you now to see. Millie, say her name for me one more time. Malia May. Kick ass a little bit right there under the direction of Alain Matz. And, of course, produced by Jane GURTIZA. Well, this is fantastic. Is there anything else you want to add about your film?
I just hope everybody enjoys it. Thank you to everybody who was involved with it. We had an amazing crew who just donated their time and their talents, and the actors and Jane and, my family and everybody. I would like to throw a shout out to a few people who kind of went above and beyond for us. William Hanford Lee at BJP Entertainment in Burbank did some post-audio for us, and they were great. David Blackwell and Albert Tello at Mindful Graphics. They did some pretty great visual effects for us, on time, on budget, which was pretty much nothing. And they really knocked it out of the park. My good friend Chris P. over at Titmouse Animation Studio, who will be helping us out with our screening, and Haley over at XS Baggage, who helped us out. If you need to look like a celebrity, she can help you out.
She can help you out.
I'd like to thank Darian Bosco, who is our lead actor. He did it. He came out and opposite of my sister and just he knocked it out of the ballpark. I mean, and, for him and his whole family, the Bosco family.
Well, this is a family affair.
And
Miss
you.
3 p.m. And me.
Thank you.
Love
Thank
back to
you.
you. Love back to you. So much love to you. If there's more information you want to find out about both of you and the upcoming projects, and of course, Miss 3 p.m., do we just go to where do we find you? Is it Facebook or a website or
If you go to Facebook, I guess
Facebook.com.
Yeah, Facebook.com/Candyland Productions. And Candyland is spelled with an I instead of a Y.
Okay.
It's CANDILAND. Candyland Productions. We have a Facebook page for that, and Miss 3 p.m. is one of the projects on there. And anything else we're doing on that. I can be reached through it. I also have a Twitter, Alan Matz. I don't use anything fancy as
you
my
guys,
handle.
Tweet Loves, go in and follow Alan Matz right now. M-A-T.
Yeah, I've been trying for about 2 years now to get more than 50 followers.
Are you on there very often? You just
I used to be, and then nobody would talk back to me, and I was like, "What? You know what? Fuck
you guys,
everybody."
Alan Matz. Alan Matz. That's spelled ALAINMATZ. Okay, go follow him.
If I can break 60 before the end of the year, it'll be a good year.
Follow Alan Matz. Of course, their deets and links are going to be for you at thesatinlounge.com. Keep up with the film. Keep up with these individuals, these dream makers, these innovators. I love how independent things are now, how people can just have a dream and see it to its fruition, which is one of the things that I am embracing so much tonight about you, Jane. She is one of my best friends, and we talk about projects all the time, and sometimes we look up and we're doing them, and we're going, hey, check you out.
And you know we'll do it soon.
We're going to do a project soon, and when that happens, I want you to follow me on Twitter.
Well, we've talked about what we want to do next, so everybody, we want to
bring me aboard. Sure, I'd love to help. That'd be great. I would love to help. Well, Satin Lounge, again, please keep up with them. Their deets and links are at thesatinlounge.com. I think we have to wrap this now, but check out the film, Miss 3 p.m., okay? You're listening to The Satin Lounge with Kia René.
I see you